Shalom. This is Hawud. So I was talking to a young lady, and I asked her what was her nationality, right? Well, it started because she asked me, why don't I celebrate Christmas or Thanksgiving? And I told her I don't celebrate that stuff because it's pagan. You know, it's idolatry, right? I say you giving homage to idols, to things that's not even real, and the things that you're giving homage to or worshiping, you created with your own hands. Like, you the one that went and bought a tree and fastened it down on and shit, put lights and shit on it. You know what I'm saying? Just like with that Jesus stuff, y'all, them crosses, them sculptures, all that shit, y'all create them things. Those are idols. If you prostrating and praying in front of that thing, that's an idol. You can say what you want to say. You can make up any kind of lie you want to make, and say it is. That's not what it is. That's exactly what you're doing. So that's one thing. So with that, the other thing was So I told her. So when I asked her nationality, she said African American. So I asked her, I said, so what's your grandma? So she was like, huh? I said, what is your grandma's nationality? She said, my grandma, I think she said she was Indian, right? So I said, okay, so what's your grandfather? So she said Blackfoot, right? So I said, okay, so he indigenous, right? She said, yeah. She was like, I guess that's whatever. She said he just say he Blackfoot, and she don't know nothing about that, right? She said she thought he was crazy. So I said, well, you ever thought that he might thought you was crazy for calling yourself two continents, saying that you was born in between two continents? So I said, let me ask you a question. If your grandma is telling you that she's pretty much indigenous to this land, and she's telling you she's not African American, right? And your grandfather's saying that he's Blackfoot, right? She said, yeah. I said, how did your mother become African American? And she said the most dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. She said, I don't know, that's what they call us. So I said, so you just gonna let somebody call you what they want to call you instead of finding out what and who you are? She was like, what does it matter? I said, are you serious right now? I'm like, I said, listen, I said, this is the problem with us right now, where we don't want to know nothing. We like being dumb. I said, listen, sweetheart, your surname, and like your surname is what tribe you come from, and who you are as a people is a very important thing. And she was like, well, I'm just black. That's what I say. I said, but do you know that black means that you don't exist? So she's like, who told you that? I said, do you read? Like, I said, so listen, right? If you go into what they call the Black's Law Dictionary, the Black Law Dictionary is a dictionary that actually gives you the meanings of words, the meaning of words that they use in law, right? So when you look up the word law, black, in that dictionary, in the law book dictionary, it means that you are dead. You are dead in the eyes of the law, that you don't exist. And she was like, it do? I said, yes. This is why they railroad you in court, because they know you don't know nothing. So I said, and also, by us claiming to be these misnomers, it gives them the right by law to destroy us. And she's like, what do you mean destroy us? I said, it gives the policy holders, the policy enforcers, the right to get us out of here, to unalive us, whatever words you want to use. This is why they get away with doing what they doing. This is why they keep doing it, because they know they have a right to, because you keep claiming to be something that you're not. They notice your land. And she was like, well, I heard that before. I said, I bet you did, but they know that this is your land. And they know as long as they can keep y'all ignorant and not caring, they can keep doing what they doing. They can keep passing these laws. They can keep doing all the fucked up shit that they have been doing to us this whole time. All because that's not important. Getting a bag is important. How is, I don't know, God, listen. Getting a bag is the most, that's vain shit. That money is vain. It's not real. That's our number one problem. We are chasing after something that's not even real. And you'll get people to come and say dumb shit like, well, I can spend it. The only reason why it's worth anything is because you make it worth anything. Today or tomorrow, if damn near half of us say, we're not wearing Gucci no more, Gucci will not be famous no more. We're the ones that make everything worth something. We give it value. We give it value. And we gotta literally wake up and stop being simple. We're extremely simple, and a lot of us are really ignorant and don't care about nothing but chasing after a piece of cotton with tattoo prints. That's all we care about. And shaking our ass in a fucking camera. And don't understand that they are literally they are digging up your ancestors and stealing everything and taking it off the land and saying it's theirs. Listen, y'all, I want y'all to understand what I'm saying to you. Imagine if you buried your grandmama and somebody came and dug her up and stole every piece of clothing, jewelry, whatever you gave her when she passed on, and somebody did that. How would you feel? Well, that's what they doing. Because a lot of us don't know that we're these people that they telling you that they are. They're telling you this. They're giving everybody our names, and instead of us standing up for ourselves, we allow it. We allow it. I mean, look at what happened when that white scientist told them that the real Egyptians are Negroes. They went the fuck crazy because they wanted them to be them. And then the sad part is a lot of us don't even know that Egypt is in America. The real Egypt. Everything's here. And I'm telling y'all, listen, when this shit come out and the world found out what's really been going on, oh man, it's gonna be hell to pay. It's gonna be hell, cause the first thing is, I'm gonna tell you this, right? Number one, you got our people, you know, telling people the truth, like who we are as a people, what we are, who we are. That's one thing. A lot of people, they don't believe it. They starting to believe it. And you getting a lot of the other races like, oh man, y'all don't understand. Y'all in trouble following behind these people, doing all this shit to these people, and y'all don't know who y'all doing it to, right? That's one thing. The other thing is the stealing, the stealing the land, all the shit that these greedy executives and these police officers, all this fuck, and it's so bad, y'all. It's police officers that's your own people that's helping them do it to their own people. they helping them. And like, you know, when you get into all that New Testament weirdo stuff, that's between you and them. But the Most High tell you, the way he get rid of you, he get you out of here. He check you out of here. That's how you go. That's how you go. All that other stuff they be talking about, no. When the Most High don't want you around, he get you out of here. That's the way he wipes you off of his plane of existence. He takes you out of here. And if you read any scripture, when somebody did something wrong, what did he tell them? Death. That's what he tell you. Death. That's what he tell you. That's his words. Every time you see something or hear something or somebody did something, he what he say? Time for you to go. But I gotta get out of here, y'all. I gotta get in the store before it closes. I just wanted to do that. All right, y'all. Shalom.